Hi, welcome to our electromagnetic theory course. In today's class, we will discuss about one of the important parameters for the transmission lines. That is nothing but a reflection coefficient. That is nothing but a reflection coefficient. Of course, it is represented by gamma. It is represented by gamma. It is used to determine the how much of power is transmitted to the load end, or else how much of power is reflected back to the input side. Okay, in order to find the percentage of the reflected power and delivered power to the load, percentage of the delivered power to the load. Okay, in order to determine the transmitted and reflected powers, we require this parameter that is called as a reflection coefficient. How it is defined? The definition of reflection coefficient, it is defined as a ratio of forward voltage, or we can call this as incident voltage. Forward voltage is also called as incident voltage. Forward voltage, it is defined as ratio of forward voltage to the reflected voltage, at any point on the line. Forward voltage to the reflected voltage at any point on the line. Let us consider a transmission line of length L. So that is here x is variable, x equal to L. At the source end or input end, x equal to 0. At the load end, the x value is L. The total length of the line is what? L. Let us consider, if you want to determine the reflection coefficient at this point, let us take a point is like this, and the length of this length is taken as some L dash. Let us take this length as L dash. It is the length from the load end. That means what? You want to determine the reflection coefficient at this point. That means this point is L dash distance away from the load end. We will see this one later. First, we can write this one as x is variable. X can be varied from 0 to L. X may be x equal to 0, or it may be x equal to some L minus L dash, whatever it may be, or else at x equal to L. Okay, now let us consider in terms of x. It is defined as gamma. It is given by gamma equal to mathematically we can write that gamma as reflected voltage means V0 minus means backward wave, plus means forward wave. V0 minus e to the power gamma x, voltage at any point. For the reflected voltage is represented like this, and for the incident voltage it is given by V0 plus e to the power gamma x. Actually, I wrote definition reverse. Okay, actually reflection coefficient means what? It is defined as the ratio of reflected voltage to the ratio of the forward voltage at any point on the line. That means what? We can write this one, that is reflected means V suffix R, at any point on the line means VR of x, and forward voltage means what? Vf of x. And we derived transmission line equations, that is voltage and current equations like this. That is V of x is nothing but what is the expression? V0 plus e to the power minus gamma x, and reflected voltage is nothing but what? V0 minus e to the power gamma x, and current is given by, that is I of x. Of course, we didn't require that one. Let us write that part also. I of x, it can be written in terms of voltages like this, that is V0 plus and V0 minus is nothing but we can write this one like this, that is V0 plus e to the power minus gamma x minus V0 minus e to the power gamma x. If you want these equations, please refer the video. That is the title of the video is transmission line equations. You can find derivation for these equations in that video. The title of the video is transmission line equations. Please refer that video. If you didn't watch that video, please watch that video. Then we will get better clarity. Okay. So here it is the reflected voltage VR of X means it is forward voltage. First one is what? It is forward voltage. I will write with another color. So first one, this is forward voltage, that is V0 plus e to the power minus gamma x, and this is what? Reflected voltage, that is VR. Now VR of X can be written as what? That is V0 minus e to the power gamma x, and here V of X is nothing but forward voltage means first one, that is V0 plus e to the power minus gamma x. Okay, this is the gamma. So therefore it implies gamma at any point, or else gamma of X we can call. Okay, by using this one we can find gamma at any point means at x equal to 0, x equal to L, or x may be anything, it is a variable. Okay, x is varied from 0 to L. Next, this can be written like this, that is V0 minus by V0 plus, V0 minus by V0 plus. Send this e to the power minus gamma x to the numerator, we will get e to the power gamma x into e to the power gamma x, that gives what? E to the power 2 gamma x, e to the power 2 gamma x. This is the expression. Okay, it is what? A reflection coefficient at any point on the line. Now by using this, or else let us take x. If you want to determine the reflection coefficient at this location, that is x, okay, at this location, and what about this distance? Total distance is L, and L dash is the distance from the load end. L dash is the, L is the total length of the line, total length of the line at x equal to L load, at x equal to L load end. X equal to L means load end, x equal to 0 means that is input end or source end, input end of the line. X equal to load end means that is terminated end, and let us assume L dash is the distance of the line, L dash is the distance from the load end, L dash is the distance from the, L dash, this L dash is, L dash is distance from the load end, L dash is the distance from the load end, load end. Okay, so let us take this as at point A. At point A, reflection coefficient is given by, at point A, we can take any point, that point may be shifted to, that A may be shifted to here. So let us take that point A is L dash distance away from the load end. So at point A, reflection coefficient is given by, that is gamma of X is nothing but what? V0 minus by V0 plus e to the power 2 gamma x, 2 gamma x, 2 gamma x. Here we have to take x as what? At x equal to 0, this distance is what? X as 0. At x equal to, at the load end, x equal to L. And what about this value? Total length is L. That means we require this length from the source end. We require this length. That length is nothing but what? We need to subtract this one, that L dash, from the L. So that's why L can be taken as what? L minus L dash. So we can take x as what? L minus L dash. From the source end, it has a distance of L minus L dash. Okay, if you add that L dash to that one, we will get what? Total length of L at the load end. So that's why we will get what? That is x equal to what? L minus, we can take L minus L dash. Now simplify that. We will get what? That equal to gamma of x is nothing but what? V0 minus by V0 plus e to the power 2 gamma L, e to the power 2 gamma L into e to the power 2 gamma L into e to the power minus 2 gamma L dash, 2 gamma L dash. And if you see this one, this is what? V0 minus by V0 plus e to the power 2 gamma L. E to the power 2 gamma x means what? Reflection coefficient at any point on the line. If x is L means what? X equal to L means it is at a load end. That means what? E to the power 2 gamma L, e to the power 2 gamma L, V0 minus e to the power 2 gamma L. This can be taken as what? reflection coefficient at the load end, that is we can write that as what? Reflection coefficient at the load end, gamma L into e to the power minus 2 gamma L dash, where the reflection coefficient at any point is given by like this, where gamma L equal to what? Where gamma L equal to what? Gamma L is the reflection coefficient at reflection coefficient at the load, and what about L dash? L dash is the distance, it is the point, okay, the point distance, the location of the point, okay, or else L dash is the distance away from the load end. Distance, L dash is a distance, L dash is a distance away from load end, where we want to determine the reflection coefficient. You can take this L dash position anywhere, okay, assumed that L dash has the length as L dash. Suppose if I take here, that is taken as L dash or anything. Okay, finally we got this one, that is reflection coefficient at any point is function of what? That is, it is reflection coefficient at the load end into e to the power minus 2 gamma L dash. L dash is the what? Distance away from the load end. It is the distance away, L dash. This point A is L dash distance away from the load end. So this is all about what? A reflection coefficient at any point on the load end. Now we can derive reflection coefficient at the load end. Reflection coefficient at the load end. Okay, please see this one. Okay, I consider only this one, that is gamma L. Gamma L is what? Where gamma L, I consider gamma L. I will write that one, where gamma L is nothing but what? V naught minus e to the power 2 gamma L, e to the power 2 gamma L by V naught plus V naught minus e to the power, V naught minus by V naught plus e to the power 2 gamma L, okay, 2 gamma L. Okay. Now I will write that reflection coefficient at the load end is given by first I will write reflection coefficient at any point on the line is given by, that is gamma of x is equal to gamma L into e to the power minus 2 gamma L dash, where gamma L is taken as what? We defined gamma L as what? That is V naught minus by V naught plus e to the power 2 gamma L, or this can be written like this, that is V naught minus e to the power gamma L by V naught plus e to the power gamma L, or else to understand this, V naught minus by V naught plus e to the power gamma L, e to the power gamma L into e to the power gamma L. Okay, one term is written here, and this term is sent to the numerator. If I send that term to denominator, okay, please write one term e to the power gamma L in the numerator and remaining term at the denominator. If you shift this term to the denominator, e to the power gamma L becomes what? E to the power minus gamma L, like this, that is gamma L. Okay, let us take this as equation 2. This is equation 1. Equation 1. We require the reflection coefficient at the load end, that is gamma L. To get that, we require what? V naught minus into e to the power gamma L and V naught plus e to the power gamma L, where we have actually the expression of voltage is given by what? Voltage at any point on the line is given by voltage, that is V, at any point on the line is given by, at any point on the line means on the transmission line, is given by voltage equation, that is V of x equal to what? V naught plus e to the power minus gamma x plus V naught minus e to the power gamma x. At the load end, x equal to what? What is the value of x? X equal to L. At the source end, x equal to 0. At the load end, x equal to L. This is the load. Here we can connect our load of impedance ZL like this. Now at the load end, X equal to what? L. X equal to L. Voltage at any point on the line is given by like this. Voltage and current, we can write voltage, current and voltage, voltage and current at any point on the line are given by V of x is like this. We require both equations. Okay, I of x equal to what? I naught plus, I will write 1 by Z naught, that equation only na, 1 by Z naught, V naught plus e to the power minus gamma x minus V naught minus e to the power gamma x, V naught minus into e to the power gamma x. At the load end x equal to L, V equal to what? VL, and I equal to what? IL. Therefore, at x equal to L, VL equal to what? VL means what? We need to substitute x equal to L in this expression, that equal to what? V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L plus V naught minus e to the power gamma L. But VL equal to what? IL into ZL, V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L plus V naught minus e to the power gamma L. Similarly, at x equal to L, I equal to IL, at x equal to L, V equal to VL. Therefore, VL equal to what? Simply x is substituted as L. At x equal to L, I becomes what? IL. Now substitute x equal to L in the expression of I, that becomes what? IL. I becomes IL is equal to 1 by Z naught into, we need to simply substitute what? X as L, that is V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L minus V naught minus into e to the power gamma L. So this can be written as what? IL into Z naught is equal to what? V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L minus V naught minus e to the power gamma L. So let us take this as equation number 3, this as equation number 4. Of course, we derived we used this IL into ZL, IL into Z naught in the derivation of input impedance of the transmission line. Okay. Why we consider like this? Because we require V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L here, V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L here, and V naught minus e to the power gamma L to get the reflection coefficient at any point, reflection coefficient at the load. Okay. Now perform equation 3 plus, okay, add these equations 2, we will get, if you add these two equations, we will get expression for what? V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L, and if you subtract, we will get expression for V naught minus e to the power gamma L. Okay, I will write these equations 1 and 2 here, that is reflection coefficient at any point on the line is gamma x equal to what? Gamma L into e to the power minus 2 gamma L dash. So this is the reflection coefficient this is the expression for reflection coefficient at any point on the line. And next, reflection coefficient at the load end is given by, that is gamma L is given by equal to what? V naught minus e to the power gamma L by V naught plus e to the power gamma L. So this is equation 1 and this is equation number 2. Okay, I will rub this part. We require what? In order to get the reflection coefficient at the load end, we require V naught minus e to the power gamma L, V naught plus e to the power gamma L. Where we have that V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L? In the equation of 4 and equation of 3. By adding that equation 3 and 4, that means 3 plus 4 gives 7. No. Add the two equations, that is equation number 3 and equation number 4. We will get what? On left hand side, we got IL into ZL plus Z naught. IL into ZL plus Z naught, and on right hand side this one plus this one gives, that is both are V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L plus V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L gives 2 into V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L. So from this we can write what, that is V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L is nothing but what, 1 by 2 IL plus 1 by 2 IL into ZL plus Z naught. ZL plus Z naught. Okay, so this is what, V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L. Next, if equation 4 is subtracted from equation 3, that is equation 3 minus equation 4 gives on left hand side, it is equation 3 minus equation 4 means on left hand side we will get what, IL ZL minus Z naught, IL ZL minus Z naught equal to what, this one minus this one, as these are same, so these two are cancelled out, and this one minus this one. Okay, that is V naught minus e to the power gamma L minus of this one, that gives 2 into V naught minus e to the power gamma L. So finally we got this one, V naught minus e to the power gamma L is equal to what, 1 by 2 IL into ZL minus Z naught, ZL minus Z naught. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to substitute this V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L, V naught minus e to the power gamma L. Let us take this as equation number 5, 6. Substitute equations 5 and 6 in the equation number 2. Substitute equation number 5. Substitute equations 5 and 6 in equation 2. What is equation 2? That is the equation number 2 is nothing but what, gamma L, V naught minus e to the power gamma L, V naught minus e to the power gamma L is nothing but 1 by 2 IL into ZL minus Z naught by V naught plus e to the power gamma L, V naught plus, I forgot to write here, minus, that is V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L, V naught plus e to the power minus gamma L. This is the expression, that is 1 by 2 into IL into ZL plus Z naught. So this 1 by 2 IL cancelled out, gamma L equal to what, that is ZL minus Z naught by ZL plus Z naught, ZL plus Z naught. And reflection coefficient at any point on the load is given by what, gamma x equal to gamma L into that part. Substitute in 1, we will get what, that is ZL minus Z naught by ZL plus Z naught into e to the power minus 2 gamma L dash. So this is what, reflection coefficient at gamma at load, and this is what, this is the expression for what, this is the expression for gamma at load, and this is what, this is the equation for gamma at any point on the load, at any point on the line, at any point on the line. Okay, so this is all about reflection coefficient. We can find reflection coefficient at the load end, or else we can find reflection coefficient at any point. That point may be anything. Okay. So we'll meet in next class. Thank you.